But one of the neat things about a golf course is at the golf course, they've got a sign at every hole. And that sign at every hole will tell you what the par is. You know what the par is? Most everybody knows what par is, right? Well, I don't know. There's a sign right there. That's what you see it on a golf course. You'll see a sign like that. And just so you know, there it is. There's the par. What the par is that's what a really good player would score if they were playing golf with you. That's what a good player would score. That's not what you would score, but that's what a good player would score. Just pretty much every single time. And so it's a really great reminder of just how far short you really are, or how far you have to go before you're ever actually good. And usually it's a struggle for me to be able to live up to that level. And sometimes you can come into a church and you can feel like that everybody else around you has got it made, that everybody else around you is doing good, that their life is put together, that they've all made the right decisions. But let me tell you something about Jesus. His message to us was not beating us down. His message to us was encouraging. In John chapter 3, verse 17. I know you've heard of John 3:16. This is John 3:17. And John 3:17 says, "For God did not send His Son into the world to condemn the world, but to save the world through Him." That's a good message. But I want you to think about what it just said. God sent Jesus in order to save the world through Jesus. There's nowhere in that verse where it says it's on your shoulders. There's nowhere in that verse where it says being right with God and somehow you've got to just shape yourself up and live up to some particular standard. There's nowhere in that verse where it says it all depends on you. It doesn't say that. It actually put everything on Jesus. God sent His Son Jesus into the world so that He could save the world through Jesus. Instead of being discouraging and condemning, the gospel message, the message that we hear from Jesus, is encouraging. That no matter what your score is, you can look to Him. No matter what life's been like before you came into this room today, you can look to Jesus. No matter how perfect you've been, no matter how imperfect you've been, this morning, you can look to Jesus. And that right there, just doing that, is the most powerful thing that anyone can do in their life.